What is work? Work is the measure of energy transferred. And you can see it expressed as work equals force times distance times cosine of theta. Now, if you have a problem where you have an object and it's just moving horizontally, then you can pretty much ignore cosine of theta, and I'll show you why. So let's say we have a force of 50 newtons, and then we have a distance of 10 meters, and then let's say our angle is horizontal, so the angle would just be theta equals 0. So what it would look like would just be work equals 50 newtons times 10 meters times cosine of 0. So we know that cosine of 0 is just 1. This is why it really doesn't matter in these problems, because 1 times anything, it doesn't affect it. It's just what you have. So you can pretty much just ignore that in these kind of problems. And then you have 50 newtons times 10 meters, which is 500 Newton meters. So you have work equals 500 Newton meters, which we know that a Newton meter is just a joule, so work equals 500 joules. So what this is saying is that this box that we applied a force of 50 newtons on for 10 meters, there's an energy transference or work on it of 500 joules. Okay, so let's say now let's say we attach a rope to this and we pull it here, and we pull it at a degree of 45 degrees. So now, and let's just say we have the same forces, 50 newtons of force, and then when we pull it for 10 meters, it's just the same kind of setup, work equals 50 times 10, and then we just attach cosine of that angle. So cosine of 45, cosine of 45 times all that. So we know cosine of 45 is about 0.707. You could just type it in your calculator and get a more accurate result. But for this, I'll just leave it in there. So we have 500 times cosine of 45. And we get about 353.55 Newton meters, which is just a joule. So 353.55 joules. That's how you solve work problems.